I know I get that a lot. People say you're so quiet, you don't talk, because I don't like the energy in the room.
Would you leave or would you just stay there and try to just?
I'll stay because I know my presence is bigger than that low energy that they have, so I don't care.
And
So
you've been blowing on them lately, ain't you?
Oh yeah, for sure. Always.
So tell me about this blowing thing. Will you blow on them? What's supposed to happen?
Demons will flee.
So just say how you do it. Just.
God bless the reed. Holy, raw reed.
All right. Hello, peeps. This is Holy, Raw, and Real, the women edition. Once again, I told you we'll be back. Woo, and the topic of this discussion will be music make you lose control. Music make you lose control. So, how we gonna start this out?
Well, I think we should start it off by asking the young people, what do music do to them?
How music make you feel, what it do?
What types of music, and we're going to start with our special guest, Monica.
Okay. It really kind of just depends on the music. Like, each genre of music makes you feel a different thing. It brings something different out of you. So, like a few minutes ago, we were talking about gospel music and how gospel music makes you feel safe. It makes you feel happy. It can kind of pull on certain things, especially if you're going through something at the time. It can kind of be that clarification that you may be searching for. And then you have like R&B music. If you want to sit down and wind down and play some Fantasia or somebody in the background, that can just kind of be the closure to your day, and that can just kind of bring like a sense of comfort. And then you have other kinds of music that just brings out things that it shouldn't bring out.
Okay.
Is that the twerking?
Yes. I mean, it depends on the songs because, you know.
So it can be positive or negative.
Yes.
Effect on you. Okay.
Okay. And Cameron?
I agree. It's the same thing. It just depends on the music, however it makes you feel. But me personally, I used to listen to rap music. For example, like Megan Thee Stallion and Mulatto, but I no longer listen to them because they can do something to your mind and your body, like make you do things that's not of you. So I do listen to, I listen to R&B, more of like neo soul, stuff like that, like Jasmine Sullivan and stuff. But as far as like you said, rap music, as far as like twerking and all of that, I don't listen to anything if I'm not doing it. Like, so if I don't do that, if that's not of me, then I don't listen to it.
Right, because it will affect you.
Yeah, and I listen to gospel music, like Monica said, it can make you feel something, even if you're going through something. But I also feel like sometimes when you listen to gospel music, when some people think when you cry, you're being sad. But when I listen to gospel music and I cry, it's not always because I'm sad. It can be a form of like rejoicing, like happiness, and like thanking him, for that situation that you're no longer in. Because I know sometimes when people listen to music, I can see people make videos on TikTok or something. They be like, oh, I used to listen to this song and it used to make me cry, but now I'm not crying. I'm like, that's because you've been delivered from whatever that situation was. Like, you're no longer bound to that. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it can make you feel happy and it can make you feel rejoiceful too. So.
Right. And I agree with that, and I agree with like some of the songs you listen to that hype you for the club.
It's like an out-of-body experience.
Yes, hype you for the party, and things like that.
Yeah.
Okay, I agree.
Okay. Well, for me, I like more of meditation music. I like listening to music that don't have words to it. Because when you listen to music with words, those words when you listen to the words, it make you think those words.
Yeah.
So you're not, like, for me, meditation music with no words, like spa music.
And
I like to listen to like the jazz without the words. I like to listen to like I said spa. I listen to play album called like rainforest music, and it sounds like the rainforest, the rain, So for me, that relaxes me, and I can meditate and clear my mind. And for me, I can hear from God.
Right.
But when I hear other songs, the words are implanted in my head, so that's the way I'm gonna start thinking.
Right.
So no, I don't listen to rap. And I had my days with rap.
Yeah.
I used to love rap. But now, it's like, okay, rap gonna have me thinking the kind of way I don't need to think.
Right, and that's the thing about it. I mean, the things that we have listened to, me and Audrey, like in our younger days, it takes us back to places where we don't want to go back to. We've been delivered from. Mm-hmm. So we're not gonna listen to that anymore. That's where it takes us back. And so with y'all being younger and saying we don't even want to listen to it now, I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you can listen to certain songs, and it's just amazing how you can listen to that song and you can remember exactly where you were in that moment.
That's why.
What part of life you were in, what was going on. Sometimes I can even listen to songs. I'm like, oh, I remember wearing this, and I just left from that part, from this place, and it's just kind of just shows like the power of music and like what it really has on you.
Yeah. That's right. That's right.
I guess that's why we don't like listening to those certain songs, because it take us back to that time, and we can visualize what we was doing, who we was with, where we was, and it's just like, nah, I don't do that no more. I don't even need to think about all that no more.
I know, and see, that's where they had me at the other night. I mean, and
I thought that I could twerk. How did that go?
I don't remember. So your music can do that to you.
Yeah, so I guess music can have a positive effect or a negative effect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Monica, what do you think about listening to people? How do what people say affect you? How can that have a positive or negative effect?
I think it just really kind of depends on if you're getting advice from that person, you can't always listen to everything a person says. You kind of just have to. I had a friend of mine who said you have to take the meat and throw away the bones. So take what you can apply to your life and throw away other things that have it not pertain to you. Because a lot of times I feel like when we're listening to people and we're listening to their advice, you get advice from your own life. So, for instance, Cameron may be going through something, and I can say, oh, I kind of went through something similar, but she may not agree to my advice, but she can say, oh, okay, she can take one thing from what I said and say, okay, I can apply that, but other things may not have anything to do with what she wants to hear or be able to apply to herself. So it kind of has I try to take every kind of conversation I have with people in a positive way and think of it from a positive way. It's very easy to take everything and think someone's kind of criticizing you or that they're trying to hurt your feelings. You can look at it in a negative way.
Okay. Cameron, what you think about that?
I mean, I don't really talk to people or share anything. I'm very private. I mean, I talk to like Monica and like you, but as far as like certain stuff, a lot of times I keep it to myself. I'd rather not share like personal experiences. So, I mean, like I share some things, but as far as like something I think is like, so I know you're not supposed to judge people, but sometimes I'd rather not say certain things because I don't want to be viewed or looked at as different. So I'd rather just keep it to myself and go to God with it. Sometimes I talk about it if I feel like I just have to get it out. But most of the time when I'm in private or whatever, I just spend time with him and then I just go from there. But I do take advice sometimes from my mom or Monica. But personally, I feel like some things you shouldn't share with parents. So I'd rather just keep them to myself, and Monica can back me up on that. Because when you tell them things about people or certain things, then they look at them different.
It's no coming back.
Yeah, it's no coming back from you.
I agree.
Yeah.
And that's true. It's no coming back because we love and want to protect y'all.
So I just really keep my mouth closed.
Yeah, you can't come to us with nothing sideways because we looking sideways at these fools. So yeah,
Exactly. So I just don't say nothing.
Okay.
But I do take advice. But like I said, like Monica said, I take what I need and then I just leave the rest because everybody can't really understand you if they're not in that same position or if they're not in your shoes. Because somebody can say, oh, yeah, if I would, but what would you really do if you were that person, like in a situation? So you don't know what you would do You just saying what you think you would do or what you feel like you would do, but you don't actually know what you would do. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, that's true. That's true. Especially if you've never been in a situation, then that's true.
Okay.
That's true.
Well, for me, I know who to call for whatever the reason is that I need to call. You know how you know you can call somebody for prayer. You can call somebody if you're having this problem. You know who you can call for this problem. Because it's certain people you can't call when you're having certain problems.
Right.
Because you know they're going to give you bad advice. They're going to give you fleshly advice. You know, so, yeah. And, yeah, Cameron, when you said that some things you feel like you know you can't talk to your parents about,
Right.
because that when it comes to that, parents love their kids so bad. So if you come to your parent with something that somebody done did to you, parents don't forgive that quick, that easy, because you hurt my baby, you hurt my child. I don't care. I don't like you no more.
Right.
But then y'all will have been forgave that person, but it'll be hard for us to forgive them.
Right.
So yeah, yeah.
Right.
And we shouldn't. We're supposed to be forgiving,
But y'all aren't.
I agree.
There's no coming back.
We still working on the camera because we don't want nobody to hurt our babies.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, and I am working on that. I'm working on to be able to talk without saying, well, you know what? If that's how you gonna treat her, leave her with me. You know, or that's with anybody, man, woman, boy, girl. If that's what you finna do with them, you leave them with me. You know, don't mess with them. Yeah. But as far as talking to people, I really don't talk to a lot of people. I mean, lately, I probably you and Robert the most that I've talked to, you know. But when I need advice, I go to God. I simply go to him. I don't call anybody else. And I hear a lot of people saying, well, Cassandra, you got a big family. You know, it's a lot of y'all. Yeah, but that don't mean you can go to any and everybody. And I won't do that. I won't do that. Because if I sit there and I go to God and I stay quiet with myself, then the answer going to come. Correct. And that's for anybody. The answer will come. Yeah. Because when you start listening to people, all this stuff start to get in your head and you thinking, okay, this person said this person said that, all this getting in your head, you all confused, and you don't know which way to go. You done talk to too many people. You got too many spirits flying all around you.
How should we handle this? Because if music put thoughts in your head, people
can put thoughts in your head,
then who should we listen to? Who should we talk to?
You can talk to God. You talk to God. And he'll give it to you.
Okay.
And not only that, I mean, I've had experiences where I would be talking to God and to myself, and I would be going through this and fasting for days and weeks and everything, and God will send somebody out of nowhere that I wasn't even expecting or didn't even know, and they show up. Mm-hmm. They show up and everything is all right. They show up and able to help me out of that situation. Because I trusted and depended on him and not people.
Gotcha.
Because all that time I had been depending on people. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. This is going to happen. And it never did. I shouldn't have went to them anyway. They people like I am. And that's what we have to realize. People are people like you are.
Correct.
They're people just
and
like you.
And we tend to give people our fleshly opinions instead of, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. They are just people.
Got anything? Yeah. No.
Okay. Mama kind of said it all.
Yeah, she did.
Mama said it all.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say it out. I want y'all to say it some.
I mean, I think everybody agrees with what you said, you know. But like I said, I don't talk to everybody. I just feel like you can't talk to everybody. Because I'm big on like, so if I walk into a room and if the presence is not like something that I'm comfortable with, then I'm not going to talk. And I know I get that a lot. People say, you're so quiet, you don't talk, because I don't like the energy in the room.
Would you leave or would you just stay there and
I'll stay because I know my presence is bigger than that low energy that they have, so I don't care.
And you've been blowing on them lately, ain't you?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Always.
So tell me about this blowing thing. Will you blow on them? What's supposed to happen?
Demons will flee.
So just say, how you do it? Just...
I do it all the time at work. You can tell when somebody doesn't like you or like So you know if somebody has a good spirit or a good presence about them, because if they don't, you wouldn't be jealous of them. So how can you be jealous of somebody that you don't even know?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're jealous of somebody you don't even know. You don't know their name. You don't know anything about them. You don't know nothing about them. But you're automatically in dislike of them. Why?
Right. That's a good question, and that happens a lot. I mean, people don't have to know you, and they just automatically don't like you.
Well,
that happens a lot.
Yeah. For me, I can just pick up on the spirit.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say I don't like that person, but they gotta it's a spirit on them that's not
good.
It ain't.
Right.
I ain't feeling that spirit.
Right.
Yeah.
Because there's been plenty of times where like I can say I've had interactions with people and I'm like, it's just something about them
that's off.
That's just off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where I don't feel comfortable being around them. I keep the interactions to a hey and bye kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But like sitting down and like talking or going out to dinner or something, it's just something's off.
Right.
And sometimes I'll say like, like God, please reveal to me what it is about them. And it's just like it's just something is there. It's just something's off, and you can't quite put your finger on it, but you just know like, hey, I shouldn't be around that person. I shouldn't talk to them. I just need to stay away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's good because that's good discernment that you know what's happening. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had someone to tell me one time that when you walk in a room and the temperature is not right, just change the temperature.
Yeah.
Right, and that's what Cameron was saying. She blow on them.
Ooh, you gonna that's gonna change that temperature, huh?
Yes,
How you do it, Cameron? And then just like you were saying, eat the meat and spit out the bones. Somebody told me eat the meat, spit out the fat.
Yeah,
But look, I'm gonna tell you, some people like the fat.
they
so
do.
Then what?
Some people like the fat. Yeah.
You just take what you can learn from.
Take what you can learn from it. Take what you can learn from it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that's the same way with people that you talking to, and you wanna kind of like shake them, be like, why you can't get it? Why you can't see what I'm? You know what I'm saying? They can be in a situation and they constantly telling you about that situation, and you constantly trying to give advice and help.
You can't help nobody that don't want to help themselves.
That's true. But that's the thing. What Monica was saying, she was like, well, Mama, sometimes people can't see themselves in their situation. They think their situation is okay.
So they think everything they're doing is good.
It's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
They can't see better for themselves. They think that what they have in that moment is
It's
better.
wonderful.
They don't see what we see on the outside. So we're looking on the outside and we're looking in and we're seeing like, hey, this isn't the best situation for you. I want better for you. But they think that what they're in is better. So they don't see anything as better than that.
True.
Right.
But at that point, I guess, is it what they think then? Because the thing is,
I'm okay if that's what you think, but don't bother me with it.
Okay, so that's where the problem come in when they bother you with it.
Don't bother me with it.
Well, they can't be fine in that situation if they bother you with it.
Exactly. Don't tell me you fine with it, but you bothering me
with it.
Why you bothering me?
I just stopped answering the phone.
You just don't respond, don't answer.
That's the same way with like even with preaching and stuff. Like I hear my pastor say it all the time. Can't let everybody feed your spirit. You can't let everybody feed your soul. That's even with friends. Like I feel like the friends you're around, if they're influencing you to do bad things, then that's not your friend. Your friend is not gonna put you in danger or harm or anything if they wouldn't want their own self in danger or harm. That's the same way with people. Like peer pressure is real. People like do this, do that, do this, but the whole time they ain't finna do that.
I was just finna say, how can somebody tell you what to do and they ain't doing it themselves?
They not gonna do it.
Right.
Yeah.
They just want to see if you dumb enough to do it.
Right.
But they not gonna actually do it.
Yeah. Right.
Yep.
Come on, Audrey, give us a little rap or something. We can't low.
Okay,
We can't.
y'all know I be trying.
Spit something.
Somebody give me a beat. I don't know what I'm gonna say.
Cameron, get a beat.
Oh, give me a beat. Okay, let's go back to music, right?
Okay.
So for me, with rhythm and blues, right? R&B. What's R&B? I know it's rhythm and blues. What kind of music?
Like you mean like artists?
Yeah, give me some artists that's rhythm and blues.
Oh, rhythm and blues.
I mean,
Rhythm and
R&B
blues?
is
Okay.
Usher, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usher's R&B.
Name an Usher song.
Confessions.
These are my confessions. Okay. Give me another one. I like that song because he do tell you his confessions in that song, right? So give me another one. I want that one. Give me another artist, or you can stick with Usher.
Cameron, help me out. It's another Usher song.
He got that song, Bad Girl. Is it Bad Girl?
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
yeah.
Bad
How that
Girl.
one go? How that one go?
Bad Girl.
So for me, if I heard that song, right?
You a bad girl. Still you a bad girl.
So what is that? What make you a bad girl? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Things you did in your past or how you are now. See, I don't know the lyrics and the words to it other than I'm a bad girl.
Yeah.
So I would just
Only
take
thing I remember is the beginning says what y'all know about.
Oh yeah, what y'all know about her? She a bad girl. Yeah, super. Yeah, something like that. I think
I think he's preferred
her looks and her like.
how she's pretty.
Yeah,
That
I don't
makes her
think
a
he
bad
talking
girl.
about like.
But still, that's gonna get in your mind. You're gonna be like, I'm pretty. I'm a bad
too
girl.
good for
I'm
you.
too good.
I'm a bad girl. I'm cute. I'm fine. I'm gonna move on. So again, it influences your.
That's what I do think.
It's okay to feel like you're a bad girl, but don't let it swell your head up. I guess. I mean, y'all help me out, cause y'all generation listen to R&B. I kind of stay away
listen
from
to-
it, depending on what the lyrics are saying.
I listen to a few Usher songs, but when I say I listen to R&B and I like R&B and neo, so I'm not talking about like this new age. I'm talking about like old music, like Tony, people from way back then, like Guy. I'm not talking about like the music they
new
make it now.
R&B.
Yeah, I'm not talking about
Gotcha.
that. Like I like Monica, but the old Monica, the old Kiki White, people like that. I'm not talking about.
Because I feel like the music
Scissor and all of that.
It's just noise.
Yeah,
It is just
They're not saying
noise.
nothing.
It's just noise banging in your head. Because half of the time, I don't even know what
I
they
don't even know what
saying.
they said either.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know what's
And
going on.
I don't understand the words that they be saying.
Me neither.
But if I get caught up in the beat still make you want to dance.
Yeah.
yeah.
I can do the beat long as I don't hear the words. I'm okay.
But the beat gonna make you want to twerk, and we don't need you twerking. We don't need you twerking. Because I
need to
mean,
twerk.
like, yeah, you still so.
I am. I am. But it was a good little workout, you know.
And you know how the younger generation be telling us, you ain't moving that time.
I know it. But that's
We
okay.
did not tell her that. We told her work it.
I know.
Do it.
They was hyping me
Yeah,
up.
we
They
had
was
to hype her
like,
up.
work it, mama, work it. And I thought I was working.
Is that song, what is it, Hype Your Bestie Up? How that go? Y'all heard that song? Hype Your Bestie
I don't know that
Up.
song.
Hype Your Bestie Up.
You
I don't know that
no
one.
beat, you need to hype your best.
Oh yeah.
I don't know that.
She don't know it. It's
I
okay,
just
though.
know that little one little part. Hype Your
And
Bestie
I can
Up.
only hear it with the
With
clapping.
with the clapping. Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
So what that mean? Hype your bestie up to do what?
Just have
Whatever
fun.
going
See,
on
y'all-
at that moment?
Just to have fun. I don't be thinking like that.
Well, see, I guess I'm older, so I selectively pick the music
Well, it's
I
certain
listen
songs
to.
it's certain songs I can catch like demonic on that I don't listen to. Like certain artists like Lil Nas X,
Doja Cat.
Sam Smith, people like them, I don't listen to them. And I'm starting, I don't care who sees this, they might have a problem with this, but I'm starting not to like Beyonce.
Yeah.
Come on with it.
She's
Cause she getting very satanic, like
Yeah.
demonic, like I don't know what's going on.
You say she's getting there or she been there?
Well, she's been there, but
Yeah.
she's
I think it's just becoming more.
visible.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I've never really cared for her music. I probably can't even name one.
She can put on a show.
She put on a show.
But when you really look into the things, you be
And her
like,
shows and stuff, I don't like some of her shows because, like, she had one show. It was on that Netflix little thing. You know which one I'm talking about? The little documentary. It was cool and all, but I didn't like how she had the dancers and stuff bowing down to her. Like, they was bowing down to her and stuff. And I'm like, what is going on? So it's just certain stuff
that
she
was
doing
one
her
of her
shows.
concerts.
It's like certain stuff she doing her shows, and I'm like, I don't like that. Because they like bowing down to her and like worshiping her. And I'm like, what is going
You
on?
also have to look at her fans and how they view her as
That's idolizing. Yeah.
B.
Exactly.
They're idolizing
God
her.
said you don't spend. What he said,
We don't idolize anybody. Nobody.
Right.
But I think like with them viewing her like that and the way that she's like being, how she's doing her shows and she's having people bow down to her, you can look at her fans and they will.
They will, yeah.
bow down to her. They will kiss her feet.
They will, yeah. They love her. And I'm like,
Wow.
okay.
And you know that's just so sad.
It's scary.
Yeah,
It is scary that a person, I mean, just because you put on a concert, other people would follow you to the pits of hell. You know, and basically that's what they doing.
Yeah. That she has that much power over people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was a big one.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I don't even like really care for her.
No, they like they go crazy about her.
So,
Like,
but the beehive go crazy. The beehive gonna come for y'all. Baby,
I don't care.
Let me just say, please, I'm just a teacher. Just please, don't come for me.
Well, I'm just gonna say I got some spray.
So right, you got the red. But yeah, everybody's pretty much entitled. So the beehive, if y'all love it,
my
you know
thing
it's
is,
good. But
y'all spending all the money on her tickets, making her richer, and you still struggling.
yeah,
But you dumping all your money into buying her tickets because her tickets are expensive. And you spending your last to go see her, and she ain't doing nothing for you.
And buying noodles.
And buying noodles, working at the McDonald's and Walmart.
yeah, you got a point. You got a real point. You got a real point.
That's right.
But hey, to each his own.
To each his own.
Hey, I mean, cause I don't. She's a pretty young woman. Her performances are you know they good, but
She's
at the
demonic.
same time you got to look beyond that,
Right.
And what she's
demonic.
doing in the spirit realm ain't right.
Right.
So
That's right.
yeah, yep,
Yeah, and people are not looking at that. They just looking at the performance and her being pretty and all of that, but not looking at how she's actually controlling their minds.
Yes. Like I didn't even know about that concert where the dancers were.
On that, I'm not tripping. Just want to clarify.
Okay.
They was bowing down when Monica. Okay, they was like worshiping her, like wailing, like worshiping. And I'm like, what is going on? I had never seen nothing like it.
So is any of her music encouraging? Do it make you be a better woman?
Now her old music, I will say, some of her old songs I did like. Some of her old songs I liked it. Some of her old, you know, she had fun like party songs. But now her songs, like with some of her albums, I'm confused with the lyrics. Like what's going on? What you talking about? This song don't match this title. Like what we doing? Like it don't. I can't catch.
It's not matching because in the spirit realm, you don't even understand
'Cause
like
I'm
what she doing.
What? That's the same thing with Doja Cat. Like what is you? Who's
Doja Cat?
Oh Lord, never mind.
We older, so we.
When she first came out, wasn't she dressed like a cow or something?
Oh yeah,
So
she
she
got a
came
song.
out making
I'm a
jokes and
cow,
songs.
moo. I'm a cow. Somebody she got
Yeah.
something. Doja Cat.
Doja Cat. She came out making like jokey music, and she was doing good. But then all of a sudden, she said she wanted to start performing in stadiums and arenas and things.
And you see, you
And
got to
then her
change your
music
changes.
reflected that. In one of her songs, she says something about being a devil.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
And that's the same thing with Lil Nas X, whatever his name is. I don't listen to him because I personally feel like, and once again, people are going to disagree, but I don't care. Some artists that I feel should be big aren't big because they haven't sold their soul. They haven't had an out of body experience of giving their soul up just for money and fame. And I'm talking about people that can actually sing, like Jasmine Sullivan, Fantasia, Ari Lennox, Kiki Wyatt.
Yeah, I was
Those
thinking of-
females, those women can actually sing. But you have some people, that's even like Kelly Rowland. And everybody can agree to disagree. I believe Kelly Rowland should be bigger than Beyonce.
I agree.
I like Kelly
I agree
Rowland.
too. I like Kelly Rowland.
But if you're not doing what the industry telling you to do, if you're not selling yourself, you're not giving up something of yourself, they don't want you.
What I'm telling you, one thing about it, what you think you doing and you getting away with it,
You're not.
It come to light. Look what's coming to light now.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
And they said that person is next.
Oh yes, I called it a long time ago. I said
Oh,
he's
it's
gonna be
coming up.
next, And I feel like some other people are gonna be
They
next.
are. It's gonna be next.
Like my grandma said.
Mama's so confused, y'all.
It's like
Mama confused. Mama don't know who we talking about, y'all.
oh,
She don't know who we talking about.
who are the headlines right now?
She don't know.
Are we talking about P. Diddy?
You just said it. Yeah.
Yeah, P. Diddy. P. Diddy, yeah, whatever, yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not surprised.
Because it's
I'm not
crazy
surprised.
because all the people that been in his circle is getting exposed,
Yep.
and next they saying it's gonna be Jay-Z.
I believe it.
I wouldn't be surprised. None of that
exposed.
surprised me.
Me neither.
No, because they thought they had so much power.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah, they thought they had so much power. But they're going to find out soon that they didn't have any.
Anything.
It's just the only thing they got power in is money. They have so much money that they feel like they can shut everybody up. So they use their money as their power. But when you dead and gone, that money can't go with you.
No, it can't. And you can't give your money over to God and
You
say,
can't,
look what
'cause
I
that is not
an
gonna get you
offering
into
to
heaven,
him.
right?
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Because you would think with people that have that kind of money, me personally, I feel like if I had that much money, I would be giving back to the community and pouring back into the community. But I also sit back and think and be like, so I feel like sometimes he give those people money to see exactly what you gonna do with it. I bless you with something so big. Let me see if you gonna bless your people. Let me go see if you be a blessing back to others. But it don't always be like that.
No, it don't. No, they take it.
They take it and do what
selfish.
they selfish with it. Yeah, they be greedy with it.
That's right. That's right.
But Mama did not know who we was talking about. She was like,
What she said it? She said
yeah, then she's
I see
like,
out the corner of my eye.
she guessed it, huh?
Yeah, because I remember seeing something about his house and stuff getting
Yeah.
raided and all of that. So
And
I
but
feel
you
like
know
this
what
was
they
the
was
tip
saying
of
he
the
was
iceberg.
doing though, right?
oh, you don't know?
Mama, we're gonna have to catch you up.
What,
Yeah,
what
we
he
catch
was
you
doing? Catch me up now. This we being raw and real right now. What
But
he
I
was
guess
doing.
it was the
If it's on the news, y'all can tell
sexual
me.
stuff with everybody, with
everybody.
everybody under him. He didn't care if it was man, woman, kid.
Oh wow! Because I do remember something.
See, they got R. Kelly. Now they
Well,
finna
let me
take
say, when I
everybody.
say kid, I'm gonna say kid because if you're over 21 and you got new artists that you're bringing in under you and they 15 and 16,
them
They're
those are
kids.
kids.
Them
so
kids. First of all,
like,
where y'all parents at?
But you know what?
money
We
was
saw
talking to
from-
the parents.
That's right.
That's
We
what
saw
they
that's the
say
same
happened
thing
to
with R. Kelly.
Aaliyah.
Yeah, with R.
And
Kelly.
R. Kelly.
Money.
It was money.
Yeah, and even with Nickelodeon with the stuff they have going
Yeah,
on
that
right
little
now
thing
with
they
the-
got going on.
the series Quiet on Set.
Quiet on Set, the dark story behind kids that we used to watch them Nickelodeon shows, like them crazy shows. And now I'm old, I'm like, that stuff is stupid. I watch that. And they saying everything that happened. I'm like, those parents, people would do anything
They
for
sold their
And
money.
kids.
even the
for money.
parents were on interviews saying, well, I just wanted my child to be famous. I just wanted my child to
And
have
then
this."
later
And
now-
Didn't know all that stuff was going
well, a
on.
lot of them knew what was going on.
And they still stay and let them do it. And then some of the kids, now they're older and they're dealing with their trauma,
Yes.
going to therapy and stuff. And I'm like, all because of money. Because like one lady on that one family, she knew and she still let him go. And I'm like, she's so busy thinking about the money. And he also thinking about, I can get my family out the hood and all this and this. And I'm like, me personally, I'm big on school. Me and Monica both. We're big on education and higher education. I feel like being that young, coming from where you coming from, once you get education, nobody can take that from you. That's one thing you'll always have forever. I don't care what nobody say, ladies and young gentlemen out there. College is not a waste of time. It is not a waste of time. So I feel like at a young age, instill in them, get education, grow up and be something. You can go to school to be a doctor,
Not
a
sell
lawyer, a teacher,
yourself.
not sell your soul. Grow up, go to school and be something. Because everybody not going to make it to the league. Everybody not gonna make it in the music industry, and everybody not gonna make it in television. Have something else to fall back on besides, I know I'm going pro. You know what I'm saying?
Can't. Well, it goes back to the sports ministry. You can't stand on sports or a ball alone.
Right.
No, you can't.
Name a ball or a sport you can literally stand on by itself.
Right.
Nothing.
A ball is not your solid foundation.
Right.
No.
Stand on that ball. Stand on the football. Stand on the basketball.
can't.
Stand
You
on the
can't.
baseball. Stand on a soccer ball. Stand on a hockey. What is it?
A hockey
Puck.
puck.
Yeah, you might not stand on a hockey puck. You need that Bible. You need the Bible. You need a book. You need education. Because like you said, so many kids these days are trying to live on sports.
Or live on social media. Now, there's nothing wrong with, want to be an influencer. But ladies and gentlemen, do not let these people, what you see on social media, think that is their real life. Because it is not. Them people struggling behind closed doors.
Yes.
All of us struggling.
What you say? You put out just what you want people to see.
What you want to see. Everybody struggling. I don't care how good you think you look. We all struggling.
That's right. With the way the economy is today, we all
So
are.
look, music make you lose control.
They do.
Talking to people make you lose control. What else we talked about? Social media make you lose control. The artists, I guess Beyonce. Who we talking about? Beyonce.
Anybody that's
a lot of stuff will make you lose control if you let it feed your brain.
Right, right. You can't take everything in.
You can't.
You cannot take everything in.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
you got to pay attention to what you're taking in, regardless of that. And we all know we'll have a person that'll
what
call.
was that, Mama?
Look, she went somewhere there. She thought about something. She was like, "Oh, got a flashback."
We know we all got a person that will just constantly beat us with the same thing,
Like a dead
over
horse.
and over.
And you can get in the same advice
Answer
over and over.
over.
Like, is it me that's not listening or is it you?
I know who's not listening. If you tell it, I mean, what else do you want?
I'm gonna tell you this: you better put on some meditation music without any words. Light you a candle and relax. You'll be amazed at the words you hear
Yeah,
from up there.
exactly.
Yeah, and then what we ought to do too is stop answering our phone. That's the real answer.
That's what I said.
Don't talk. Just don't even talk. Because how many times you gonna have to say it?
Because I shouldn't
it's
see
just
your
I-
name
it's
pop up
idle
on my
talking.
phone and be like, oh, here they go again. Here they go. I already know. Same. I already know what they
I
finna
already
say.
know what they finna
Here they
say.
go.
Idle
So
talking.
the thing is, if you don't want to hear the truth and what God say, don't call me.
Exactly.
That's right. Stop. Keep calling me. But they will call
Do you
can say
spare
the same
people feelings? Do y'all ever spare
No,
people feelings?
I absolutely do not.
Like, do y'all say,
Okay,
well,
so-
I don't know, because you don't want to hurt their feelings. You be like,
No, the reason
Oh,
I
this is
don't
why
spare.
this is why
I don't
said-
spare.
Yeah, we're
I
like
don't spare.
separate. She don't spare.
I don't spare.
But I do.
I don't spare.
Because I wouldn't want you to hurt my feelings.
I don't care.
But if they asking your opinion, then they should be open to receive whatever you tell them, though, right?
But not everyone is open to that.
So
they
why
want
ask the question?
They want you to give them advice, but they want you to give them advice that they want to hear. And so sometimes I don't like to hurt. feelings.
She's
I'll
sweet.
give you advice.
I ain't
but then
sweet.
at the end, I'm like, I hope that everything's okay. I don't know.
I'm holding raw real. I give it to you straight.
Well, see, the thing with that is you know what people can and can't receive. So I'm like you. I know whoever I'm talking to, right? I know that they only want to hear what they want to hear.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So for me, I can't. It's like they're not gonna receive what I say. So I just be like,
What you got to say,
think-
Mama?
What you think you should do?
Right.
You know, like I can't tell you what to do. Now,
That's
God,
exactly
you
what
know,
I'm like. Well, I can pray for you.
yeah.
Like I hope that this works out for you, but
If
I don't have the heart to.
I have a question.
Get it together.
So if that's the only thing they want to hear, then
You can
why
tell
you
yourself
calling me? You can
that.
tell yourself that. That's my part. You can tell yourself that. That's what I was just gonna say. If they only want to hear what they want to hear,
You can tell yourself that.
Well, see, now they want you to agree with them when they call you.
okay. So I'm not finna agree with it.
I
It's just-
spare certain. I'm learning to be more gentle and understanding of others. Because anybody who knows me know I don't care. But I'm being more, like gentle and understanding of others.
You
But
care, but you
I
don't
care, but I don't deal
giving
with
it to 'em.
foolery.
Okay.
And I don't care about telling you the truth because I feel like when people call me complaining about this and that, I'm just like, I don't want to hear that. Because me personally, I work at the hospital. So I work in the laboratory and we see all kind of stuff, people, history, stuff that's coming in there, and my heart breaks for them. And I be thinking, you complaining about something so small at your house. Somebody, you got a man that's there and ain't doing nothing, or you got a woman that ain't doing nothing, but it's people I'm seeing every day. You know what I'm saying?
Got
They
real
come-
issues.
who got real
Issues.
issues,
Got
who
real
being
issues.
diagnosed with stuff 2 and 3 times. You know what I'm saying? Or like they on life support, like they're going through something that's gonna change their life forever. But you complain about something so small you can fix in 5 minutes.
Right.
Versus something they can't ever fix. They'll never be able to fix. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't be wanting.
And I'm with you on that because I'm the same way.
I try to be understanding. I do, but you keep calling me with the same thing.
Right.
And it can be fixed.
And you thinking, well, you go ahead and put that Negro and just what that part. What
but in a situation like that where you know that person deserves better.
Exactly.
How do you tell them that without pushing them away in the moment?
Baby, they got to see it for themselves. If they don't know their own worth.
That part. If they don't know
their own worth, you have to know your own worth. You can't. So, ladies, you have to know your own worth. A man can't tell you your worth. You should already know your own worth. A man should never come to your life and tell you worth this. No, because you should already know what you worthy of. If a man got to come tell you what you worthy of, you ain't worthy of nothing because you don't know your own self what you worthy. How can you be say you don't feel worthy, but he can come tell you that you're worthy? He don't know you. He ain't grew up in your body. He don't know your soul. You only know you, so you know what you worthy of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can't nobody tell you, because he be telling you a lie.
So we can't, so with that being said, so like what Monica was saying, if we looking at somebody, a friend or a loved one, and we're like, you know, man, you deserve better than this. You worth more than this. Because that person that put you in their life and in their business. So you know all of what's going on.
Yeah,
and you constantly saying that and they're not hearing you, then like she said, that's because they don't know their own worth.
Some people just settle for anything.
Yeah. Well, some people have low self-esteem. So how would you deal with a friend that and you know they got low self-esteem?
Pray for them. They need to get in the word.
Or encourage them and just keep praying for them.
Yeah, and they also need to get in the word for themselves too, to know. Because the Bible talks about everything that you think it don't talk about, that you think that everything you going through has already been written. So if you dealing with anxiety, depression, low self-esteem, it's in the book. Go find it. Go read it. Go seek it. Instead of running to people, going to social media like, oh, was she... And stop running to these doctors because you think you don't look like what the girls on the internet look like.
Look, that's a whole nother topic. Because they do that, Cameron. When let me tell you the person I just noticed. What is her name? Vivica
A. Fox.
Why she look like Lil' Kim? I don't know.
She got voice surgery? Yes. I'm like, why did she go do that? She was perfect. She's gorgeous. I'm like,
oh my God. I looked at her. Like, if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I'm just going off what I see on social media. So if somebody cropped something and did something, I'm sorry. But the post that I see on social media with Vivica A. Fox, she looks like Lil' Kim.
She look totally different.
She looks totally different. Now, if that ain't a real post, I'm sorry, Vivica. I love you. I love you. When somebody got you floating around looking like Lil' Kim. Yeah. But she's a beautiful woman, though.
Already,
before this little post that I saw.
Exactly. Yeah, before all of that.
But
the power of social media.
Mm-hmm. I know, right?
That's why I don't use it.
Right. A lot of people run into the doctor, but a lot of people just doing the little crop thing. They just what
my thing is
they do.
The filters and stuff.
The filters. They thinking you.
But my thing is, y'all be going to get all this done, BBS and all this. When you turn 80 or 90, who you think gonna be watching it? Because when gravity get a hold of it, it's gonna drop.
When who get a hold of
gravity?
When all of it drop to the floor,
they gonna go and get the surgery again.
See, that's just too much upkeep.
My thing is the body meant to change. It's going to change over time. I don't care how much surgery, pulling and plucking you get, that body gonna change. It's gonna drop.
Like I tell my husband, baby, we gonna grow old together and we gonna take care of each other.
Exactly.
I'm gonna look how I look and you gonna love me and I love you how you look how you look. Because guess what, me or you ain't got the money for all this. Be honest, it's more complications that come behind getting that stuff done. So why even get it done? Embrace your natural beauty.
People getting all the way to their teeth though.
If you live to be 40,
that's a blessing.
60, 70, and you get wrinkles and bags. Guess what? It's a blessing. Some people not living to get 20.
Right.
Exactly.
Some people not living to get 30. So embrace your gray hair.
Exactly.
Your flabby stomach. Embrace it. Embrace the wrinkles and the...
And if you want to do something about it, I guess we could work out, but you know.
I ain't working out.
So what you gonna do? Just embrace
30
embrace it.
Just eat.
Just eat.
You can do a little 30-minute walk.
Yeah.
Just a little. It don't even have to
be. Or you can listen to music and dance because that's actually working out.
Yeah, that's true.
Working out.
I did that Wednesday night. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just did that one time.
Wednesday
How
night,
long you
yeah.
think that's gonna last?
You gotta do it more though. Dance more, cause dancing is exercise depending on the movements that you're doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you're not.
Friends say no, you're not.
No, you're not.
I'm gonna start.
You're gonna try to
I'm
start.
gonna try. Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Oh yeah. We can go on for days. Like we can come up with some more topics. Like I'm just saying, like, cause I do got a topic. Nah, I ain't gonna say that topic. I ain't gonna go there.
What is it?
Come on.
Cause I know I
with it.
think.
What is it?
Never mind.
Go say
I
it.
don't know. So I don't know if you did. I never did it. The younger generation. Wait a minute. Let me clarify the younger generation. I am 44. So I guess the younger generation would be people in they under 35.
Yeah.
Oh, that's us, King.
Oh, I'm young. Wait,
Under
That's us,
35.
that's us.
So I think the thing now is they go get these, I guess, the Brazilian waxes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's
So-
get into that.
oh,
I mean, for me, because I have people that keep saying, "Girl, you ain't had one. You need to go." And I'm like, I don't know how I feel.
First of all,
It's an experience.
I'm
It's an
not doing.
experience.
Cameron tried to get me to go
So
get one.
you ain't did one either.
I actually did one on her.
But you did one on your mom
Tried
that's
to.
different.
Body went into complete shock.
Yeah,
What you mean?
How did it
Body froze up. She started shaking. I said, she is finna go into cardiac arrest. I had to stop. Because her body couldn't, everybody body can't handle it. And they say Brazilian waxes aren't good for you because they say it can damage the skin because you're tugging at it. If you don't know what you're doing, you can tug
So
at the
it does
skin and make it
actually
loose.
hurt.
Oh, yes.
Yes, it
She
hurts.
just said I was
Yes.
going into shock.
Her body was going into shock. Like, she started getting chills, getting cold. Like, her body was, like, finna shut down. I'm like, wait a minute. What's going
So
on?
have you experienced that when you had yours before?
No.
But it do hurt though.
It hurt, but it's
Oh,
like,
it hurt.
after you constantly get them, then they kind of stop hurting, but they're not for everybody.
No.
Everybody can't get them.
So you comfortable with letting another woman or
we go to the OBGYN.
I was just about to say that. You go to the OB. It's basically the same.
But that's
laying
like
in
a routine checkup though.
And the wax is a routine upkeep.
Yeah. You're laying in the
That's
same
actually not a
position.
routine upkeep. It's optional.
You're laying in the same position.
So you done had them too.
Yes. I let Cameron talk me into them.
They're actually good, but the more you get them, your hair thins out, so you don't have to get them as often. But like I said, I have seen where they say they actually can be damaging to the skin if that person doesn't know what they're doing, but they're certainly not good for you. Because, okay, having hair down there, they say you're supposed to have hair, but they say it also holds a smell, but it also can protect it from other stuff too.
Mm-hmm. It is.
The hair
It's a
can-
layer of
Exactly.
protection.
Your body do
Yeah.
what it do
Yeah.
for
But
a
now,
reason.
you know that thing getting musty. You need to get that hair from the house.
Make it real.
Trim it out.
Trim it down
Okay,
so
so-
it's not so much.
I get that part. 'Cause don't get me wrong, y'all. I might have never had the Brazilian wax,
Right.
but I tend to myself.
Right,
I
right.
shave. I do what I need to do down there.
Right.
But I'm just.
You wouldn't get one?
Yours
Huh?
is
You
you're
wouldn't
just
get one?
like, how do you go and let somebody do that to your, personal, private? That's what you're saying.
I mean, like when you have a baby,
Yeah.
you having a baby, you got to. You don't
got
even
to.
care at that point. Get it out. Like I don't
Right.
care who see me when you
Right.
when you having a baby. And when it comes to your routine Pat Smith and stuff, okay, it's routine. I want to
You
make
gotta
sure
go.
everything
Everything
is
is
good.
okay. Mhm.
But that's to me when it comes to the Brazilian wax. That's more of an option. That's if
Yeah,
you
that's
want
like
to.
cosmetic, more of an option.
You can do it yourself. I've done it myself before.
Now I don't know if I
But
can do it myself.
now, if you're doing it yourself, it's painful. I don't
think
recommend.
being anxious about pulling it myself.
Yeah, that's what makes
would
it
get me.
bad.
But I mean, no matter what, it hurts. But I just say get someone like you go to
Get a
first
regular-
time, get a
regular
person that you
person.
have a rapport with, and you go multiple times. Because I've been where I've gone to get a wax done, and I could hear people in the other room carry on a full conversation.
We be talking, yeah.
Talking
Having a
about their
whole-
kids,
everything.
about their marriage, because they're so used to that person.
Yeah.
It's just
So you wouldn't
So
get one
can I buy my own kid and just try and let my husband do it?
I'm gonna tell
Let
you.
somebody
would
else
not
pull it.
suggest
Don't
that.
pull it.
No.
Let somebody else pull it.
No,
Now,
would
I
not
feel like-
suggest it.
So,
And look,
They don't hurt.
let's look now. And as you get older, that skin gets a little thinner. It ain't like it when
I'm jumping
in the
out
20s,
already,
You
like-
know, no.
You trying to say we got tough skin?
Well, actually, the older you get, the older people get, their skin do thin out.
I know it do.
That's why older people like 50, 60, 70, they
So
can.
you wouldn't get one?
But Mama, you're not old.
I'm older than you now.
But y'all skin are still tougher than her skin, than my skin.
Yeah.
So y'all wouldn't get one at all? Y'all wouldn't think about it?
I already.
I thought about
I'm
it, but
done
when I
with
think
that.
about it, I be like, ooh.
No, I ain't thinking about it no more. After that first try, oh no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
So,
I don't.
so my thing is, are you guys doing it because y'all like how it make you feel? Or you doing it because your partner like
I
the
don't
look
do
and the
that.
feel? You don't do what?
I ain't got no, I don't do that. You talking about doing it for a man?
Oh,
So you doing it because you like how you feel and look down there, so that's why you're doing it.
Because it help with other stuff too. Like it help with ingrown hairs, discoloration. It helps with that stuff too. And it like breaks the barrier of something to shaft for growing more hair. So the hair grows back thinner. And I know on some people, they have some spots in the where hair don't even grow no more. Because it's like it didn't.
Because they done got it so
Yeah,
much.
the shaft and like broke off or something. I can't explain it, but it helps with other stuff too. Like it helps with discoloration and it helps with like ingrown hairs and stuff. And they even have the shape vaginals, facials or something. You to get a facial on your actual vagina. Like it's like a little mask that they put on there to help with discoloration. Discoloration.
you get a whole little spot.
Yeah.
But ain't nobody even looking down there at
But
that.
you're looking at it. It's a part of you. Like
But
you're
when you
looking
get
at
older,
it.
baby, let me tell you something. You don't even be looking like that. I don't know. Maybe it's just I don't know, y'all.
Girl,
I'm just trying to figure out the things like y'all gotta help us understand. Cause I'm
not doing it.
I say everybody should experience it at least once.
I'm not.
Yes.
We know, Mama. We don't want you to.
No, I'm not.
So y'all wouldn't.
well, you experienced it once.
So you
did,
wouldn't-
but you
So I'm
experienced
done.
it.
So you wouldn't get underarms or anything?
I was
Wax?
just about
I
to
do
say
it
that.
myself.
You wax your
You
underarms?
wax your underarms?
No. You talking about like put the little sticky thing and snap? No. I do it like you know how you got the little fine hair that go on your face. Now I do it on my face. Like I put the little strips on my face right here.
Try going and get your legs waxed.
Good. Don't you do them legs?
I do it myself.
Them legs
I
hurt.
do it
And then
myself.
if you're thinking about doing a Brazil, you can always do your bikini line.
Yeah, do your bikini.
I do it myself.
Because if you can get through a bikini line, you can get through the rest of it.
But if I'm doing it myself and it's smooth and fine when I do it myself, what's the point?
Girl, you better keep using that nair and keep going.
I done passed in there. I do them the strips. And when I get down now, it is okay. Next topic.
I know, but you
I
just
just-
way somewhere.
I know we probably talking about music make you lose control.
A Brazilian can make you lose control too.
It's a lot of stuff that can make you lose control. Your kids can make you lose control. Mamas can make you lose control.
Amen.
We ain't that bad, Cammy.
Man, it's hard to raise your parents sometimes.
It really
But
is.
y'all do know that the older you get, then the tables like turn right, cause y'all supposed to get older, and we go back. We go backwards.
And you
So
do.
y'all do have to take care of
And
us.
you do. But sometimes y'all don't want to listen, or y'all think we trying to play y'all as y'all being slow.
Guess what? You didn't want to listen when you was growing up.
Yes, I did.
Cameron, really?
I listened.
You went through it. Hey, both of y'all went through an age where y'all was hard headed and didn't want to listen to
All
y'all
I can
parents.
say is, if I could go back to being a kid again, I would.
I would too, cause I ain't gotta worry about bills. I ain't gotta worry about having kids, cause I'm a kid myself.
I think we all would go back.
You think so?
Yeah, but it's just too late.
It ain't too late.
So all we can say is, y'all gonna learn, keep living, and have children.
I mean, but y'all don't listen either, though.
explain why we don't. We do listen, Cam.
Parents don't. Parents, okay. Well, I'm just speaking on my personal experience about my
Well, my
mother.
children say the same thing, but go ahead. I'm
Y'all
listening.
listen for a response. You don't listen to
Yes,
understand.
you took the words right out of my mouth.
Sometimes kids can be so misunderstood with y'all. Y'all just don't get it. We just want y'all to listen, but y'all be ready to come with a clap back. And a clap back ain't always necessary.
Yes,
Yes.
there's times where I go to explain something and I can see their face.
Wait,
Let me explain. Listen to me. listen to me.
We because
You doing it right now. You ain't even let her finish.
Go ahead. We're going to let you finish, and then we both going to clap back, all right, Scamming?
So I'm just saying, like, sometimes, like, you know, you want to have that door of communication open with your parent where you can talk to them about things. But when you go to talk to them about things, the facial expressions
make you don't want to talk.
Speak,
I need to talk to you.
like, what is it now?
What?
Like, don't even worry about it.
Your whole demeanor just didn't change. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna keep it to myself.
Like, it's not important.
Yeah.
We that bad?
Yes.
Well,
When I talk to my mama, I have to tell her, like, Mama, I gotta tell you something. What? First of all, calm down. Don't panic. Because you finna do a lot.
Let me tell you something. I'm going to stop you for 1 second. Having daughters, and they come to their parents and say, Mom, I got to tell you something. Do you know our worst fear?
What?
You finna say you pregnant.
No.
So we like...
It can be worse than that.
It can be worse than that.
When it's times, sometimes she'll come and say, when she used to, Mom, I got to tell you something. You dropped out of school. I mean, my mind.
you think for the worst.
I'm like,
Wait
what?
a minute. Or it's more of a, we done messed around and failed a class
Yeah,
and had to repeat it.
but and then too when
Girl,
when
I
she
just keep that to myself to the end. Just gonna repeat it.
when she
Don't tell
would
your
come
parents. Just
to
repeat
me-
it. They won't know.
So,
They ain't gonna know.
if you don't get anything else from us, if it's pertaining to school, just
If
keep
you
it to
gotta
yourself.
repeat a class, just repeat it. They ain't gonna know. They just paying the tuition.
Ooh.
Unless your parents are like mine and they look.
Mine
I'm
ain't
finna
look.
say, because I'm going to be like, what? Didn't you just take this class?
They ain't gonna remember.
Mm-hmm.
Our math's the same to them. Trust me.
Ooh, the number change, I know that much. Like how
That's
it's a
right.
number before the mouth. 204-405-908. That's the same. That means you repeat the class.
That's right.
Then you just take 210.
That's right.
I
That's
guess.
right.
Just don't
And
tell
then
them.
too, it's the way y'all come to us. If you come to me and just start talking, I'm fine. But when you come to me and you say, Mama, I gotta tell you something, automatically
Our heart drop.
our heart drop. But if you just come and just talk naturally, you know, Mom, can we
Kiss
talk
with
for
Mama.
a minute? Or kiss
Yeah.
with, something like that.
So, okay.
yeah.
I'm all right. Mm-hmm. But I have to check your mood first before I come talk to you.
True.
I have to
Well,
see
that's fine.
what mood you in, how you feeling. Because if your mood ain't right, I don't want to talk.
That's fine. That's fine. But you know what? You smart enough to know that though.
I am. Because when your mood all vibe off, I'm like, I ain't even told them.
They're walking in the line of fire.
For real. But they don't get it, Monica. You know.
They don't.
'Cause
Well,
they-
a lot of times we been experience so
I know,
much of
and
the
we
stuff
ain't-
that y'all's talking
Exactly,
about.
but we ain't became parents yet, so we don't know the feeling yet. But
Right.
still, we try to get y'all to understand. So when we do have kids, because it's gonna be a whole nother generation. When we have kids, we just try to get y'all to understand. So when we have kids, we be like, okay, my mama did that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be
Well,
like
then
that.
you
So let me
you-
ask you
you
something,
learn
Monica.
from that.
Do you prefer your parents to tell you stuff, or are you the child that likes to? Well, I gotta see it for myself.
I say it for
actually just
myself.
Wait a minute, Karen. She asked me. I actually just had this conversation not too long ago with my good friends where you can tell me it's gonna rain tomorrow. Okay, I got that. It's gonna rain tomorrow. But I'm not gonna bring a raincoat. I'm not gonna bring an umbrella.
Let
I
me
have
see.
to see
It's gonna
the
rain.
fall.
Wow.
And I'm like, oh, Mama said it was gonna rain.
I do that all the
I should
time.
have brought my stuff. Like, you can tell me, but I have to kind of see it for myself, and then I always come back like, yeah, I remember you said that this was gonna happen, and you were right, and I took your advice of when you said it was gonna happen, but I had to see it for myself.
But you didn't take the advice because you didn't take an umbrella.
I
or
didn't.
raincoat.
We can't talk because we didn't take our parents'
No, we didn't.
advice.
No, we
That's
didn't.
what we trying to
We
get
did.
y'all
We
understand to understand.
And you're right, and that's probably because
Golly.
we know we didn't take our parents' advice, so we trying to save y'all from that.
Yeah,
But you
if we
need
would
to
have, we wouldn't
listen.
have to
Right.
go through the mistakes and tribes and all that
But
tribulations that we had to.
but
if
y'all
we would have
don't
listened.
listen.
But now y'all not listening.
But see,
Y'all
you
ain't
can
even
tell me,
listen
and
to
I
us.
can hear it, and yes, I'm gonna take heed to what you say. So when the situation happens, I'm like, oh, that's the situation that
Right.
we're talking about. I can use your advice that you gave me in that moment, but I had to see it
So,
for myself.
but you had to see it.
But
you had to go
sometimes
through
when we
it to
tell
see
y'all
it.
stuff, y'all be like, that don't make no sense. We be like, okay. And then y'all don't. I ain't gonna get deep with y'all. That's all they gonna
Please
do.
don't. It sounds like we're gonna have to have a whole private
because you got
counseling
a lot of stuff
conversation.
that don't, a lot of stuff that don't make sense to us, you have to keep talking to make us be like,
because sometimes y'all be like, that don't make no sense. Why you do it like that? You shouldn't did it like that. But I would have did it like this, and I would have did it like that. And that's how we had the conversation earlier, Monica, about can't listen to everybody.
Well, the thing is, you're not gonna do it how she did it. Exactly. She not gonna do it how I do
but
it.
my
I'm not gonna do
mother
it.
here likes, if she tell you to do something doggone, you better do it the way she said it. Because if you don't, it ain't gonna turn out right in her eyes.
And she gonna be like, I told you so.
I told you so. Yeah.
But then, okay.
So you prefer her to just listen and be like, okay, well, do what you feel?
I don't know, because if my parents said just do what you want to do, I'm like, she got an attitude.
Yeah, I don't even want to do it no more.
How are we supposed to answer it though?
I'm like, so now you don't have anything to say to me?
It go back to what we was talking about earlier. If I'm not giving the answer that you want to hear, then you ain't gonna listen.
We ain't them outside people. We're your kids.
I know, but if I'm telling you something,
So what we supposed
and you
to
ain't
say?
ready to hear it,
We just supposed to listen and let you talk.
Yes.
and just don't say nothing.
Because, for instance, like with me being a teacher, I'm at the Montessori, and a lot of things that we tell our kids when they're meltdown, world is ending, falling down the ground at 3, dying, we're just like, okay, I hear your words. And I understand what you're saying. And sometimes all they need to hear is, I hear you.
But you really don't be understanding. It's just a phrase you use.
Like,
Yeah.
I hear you. I hear you.
Okay,
I hear you, but you don't
Mama,
understand
that don't
why they
mean
do
say
it.
I hear you.
I don't understand what the problem is or why they're having a meltdown, but that's enough. to
But
get
you
them.
but you telling them something you really don't understand.
Nah.
I hear you, I see you, but you don't understand. So why would you say I understand?
Because in that moment,
It's
gets
to
them
hush them up.
It gets them up off the ground, and they're like, "Oh, she hears me." Okay, and a lot of times it's instantly enough for them to be like, "Oh, she heard me. She heard that's the reason why my cup fell and the water everywhere, and I'm having a meltdown." And then when they get up and they can take their deep breath, they're like,
Everything's fine now.
"My cup
I
fell."
took a breath with her. I was like,
Yeah, it's like my cup fell. That's why I'm screaming and I'm rolling around on the floor. But all they needed to hear in that moment was, "I hear you."
Okay,
Mama,
thank you
that
for
does
the
not
advice,
mean
Monica.
Monica.
I'm sorry, Cameron.
That does not mean every time I
Look,
say I
call
hear
me
you.
friend, and she
I
say,
hear
"I
you.
hear you."
That ain't what that mean, Mama.
so so now it's like, so how do parents supposed to respond, Cameron?
Okay, this is my thing, Mama.
Oh,
I love my mama to death.
Directly to
I
me.
mean, it is direct, Mama. You my only mama. I'm gonna look at the mama. When I come talk to her, first of all, I love my mama dearly. I do. But living with my mama in that house, you gotta have thick skin because my mama is very raw. Whatever she say out her mouth is what she say. You take it or you leave it. And growing up in this world, this generation, people are harsh to me. So I don't. When people be saying stuff, I don't care. It just roll off because.
But she's training you for the world. Listen to what you just said.
Yes, I understand it. But when I come to you about something, don't treat me like the world. I'm your child. Talk to me like I'm your child. Don't treat me like the world. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, sometimes when she say something, I'm like, that's not what I was trying to get from you.
Do you
That's
think
not
she
what-
be in her feelings and her flesh the way she responds?
No, she got a low tolerance. You finna talk?
It was a deep breath.
She got a low tolerance for ignorance and stupidity. So if I come to her with something dumb, I'm like, that's dumb. That don't make no sense to me. Like, don't come to me like, that's crazy. Stupid talk. That's crazy talk. That's what she gonna say. But sometimes
So why would you go to her with something?
Cause she my mama. I'm not the outside world. You would think she'd be like, okay, let me, talk to her like, no.
So to you it ain't stupid and dumb, but you know to her it's gonna
Hey,
be
I know
stupid
hers
and
gonna be
dumb.
stupid and dumb, and she'll be like, "Hey, well, that's crazy. That don't even matter." I'm like, okay, well, whatever. Child, forget it.
Okay, and you know what?
That's true.
I can receive that because you're definitely right. I mean, that's who I am. But I hear you.
She do. You know you don't.
You being funny.
No,
'cause
she don't.
just used that.
I'm sorry. Just edit all of that out.
No, she don't.
Because it's different because she was talking to toddler
I'm
kids.
talking to 3-year-olds.
I'm not a
I'm
toddler.
talking them through a tantrum.
But that sound like this. I mean, I'm no. I hear you.
You can't
Mama,
mama
whatever.
I hear you.
Yeah, you can't do that. But she listen when she
Nice
want to
try.
listen.
That's
This when she
that's
want
all
to
here.
listen. But mom, she also when she talk, she have a way with her words to make you think, oh, I should have never seen that. I look stupid now.
So let me ask you something. Is that your flesh, your feelings? Like when you say, because now you listening to yourself. So do you really feel stupid, or are you feeling stupid because the way she answered you?
The way she answered me. But she has a way with her words.
That's your friend.
That's my best friend. I'm gonna stick beside her.
Exactly. Because she knows too. My mama is a Sagittarius.
That is just not
Her mama is a Leo. A Leo and a Sag. Oh, Lord.
So you had the same issues, like similar with your mom?
Yes, a lot of times we talk and I'm like, that's my mom or that's my dad. Like,
yeah.
same reaction.
But let me tell y'all something. Please listen to me.
I hear
You have your mom and dad who's actively in your life.
Yeah.
And they trying to guide you and tell you right from wrong. You got your mama. Let me tell you something. We were growing up, the things that we know our parents didn't know. Right. They wasn't like that educated to know what to tell us.
Yeah.
All they knew was work. Go to work.
Yeah.
Go to work. Clean the house. Go to work. So the stuff y'all are growing up learning and know, like our parents weren't able to like. True. We had to educate ourselves and hear from everybody else. Because our mama told us, you got to work.
You gotta work.
You gotta work. Gotta clean the house. Gotta work. Take care of your kids. By any means necessary.
Right. And so, with that being said, the world made us tough, and that's why you may feel like I'm so tough on you or my tolerance is low. The world made me like this because I had to be able to take care of y'all. So then I ain't have no room for all that other stuff. So when I'm teaching you and talking to you and telling you, I'm letting you know, look here, baby, you can stand up to anybody. You can stand on your own, too. I don't care if you in the White House or the poorhouse. You got this. That's what I'm teaching you, not to fall weak or short because, go ahead and cry that out for a minute. Go on and get all that out.
Yeah.
But then what? Wipe your face and pick up. Now, what's next?
Exactly.
What we finna do next?
I can tell you, the way you trying to talk to your mom about issues and the way you talk to your mom about issues, we didn't talk to our parents about that. Like, I don't think when we was growing up, my mom and dad never said the words, I love you to me. Wow. So I taught my kids we tell each other we love them. So now I tell my mama and my dad I love them. And it's hard for my daddy to literally say the words back. He be like, and hug me.
Yeah.
Because the words I love you, that didn't flow out people's mouth when we was growing up like that.
But now people use it so carelessly and freely.
You're right.
But it's like we just doing all we can do as parents. Yeah. And you do have to check us too.
Oh, we do.
And we got to open our eyes and our mind and realize.
Right.
Right.
Because time's different now.
It is.
Right.
Yeah, they're different.
As long as you're checking us with respect.
Yeah.
I do
and
check
she'll come back and check me. She'll come back later and be like, Mama, last night all that wasn't really necessary. I'm like, what? And then I have to think about it because I'm like, it just flew out my mouth.
You don't even know what she's
to me. I don't know what she's talking about. So I'm like, well, tell me, baby, what was it? Or whatever. So
and she have a comeback, y'all.
And I don't know.
You trying to say don't let her fool you?
What she do? She clap back.
Yeah,
She always got to clap back.
I said that when she was like, well, what you did wasn't necessary either, Cameron. And I'm like, okay.
But I think that's important because, like, for instance, my mom would say that she didn't really have, like you said, didn't have that open door kind of
communication. Yeah.
And so I try to have that with my mom. And when she says stuff to hurt my feelings, I'm like,
I'll let you know you hurt my feelings. Right.
And I don't like that you said this to me. And, she'll apologize for it.
It'd be quick, though.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry then, girl.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say it like that. But that also goes back to, like, how she was raised.
Exactly.
They got a point, Sandy.
Exactly.
They got a very point. Let me tell you why. Because now if you think about you trying to check your mom and I'm trying to check my mom, how do that go?
It ain't happening.
So we spare their feelings and we don't say nothing at all, right? So guess what?
Happening.
It's getting to the point where when they feel like they can't talk to parents, they just don't say nothing at all. So it's literally the same thing.
It's the same thing. It's all parenting.
Yeah, and I don't like that when kids feel like they can't talk to their parents or go talk to their parents when they shit out like that. That's a bad thing when a child don't feel comfortable enough, or even somebody that's an adult like me and Monica, like older adults or whatever. If you feel like you can't talk to your parent, I feel like me personally, that is a problem.
It's certain things
But you
that
talk to
I
me
can
all
talk.
the time. You don't
Because
talk to
we
me.
have a relationship. I'm talking about for other people that don't have that relationship, because they can be. It can cause all kind of other stuff in their life, because they feel like, dang, I can't even go talk to my own parent. They gave birth to me.
Yeah.
That person, they gave me life, and I can't even go talk to them because I don't know what they're gonna say. I'm scared of their response. I just don't know. And I never want to be that kind of parent. I always want to have a safe space for them.
So you already know how I'm gonna respond anyway, but you already know how to discern me and be like,
Exactly.
look, I'm not coming to her right now. Let me wait.
You have to catch her at the
I
right
catch her at the
moment.
right time.
Because your parent, when you become an adult, your parent becomes your best friend. Because growing up, y'all were always like, I'm not your best friend.
I'm not boo boo the fool. I'm not. Yeah.
But then you become my best friend, and when something happens, I'm like, oh, I gotta call my mama. I gotta call my mama.
Yeah. You always call your
And
mama.
I feel like having that open line of communication helps, because when you have things that happen in life, like, you want to talk to your parent.
Right.
I feel like it's certain things you can talk to your parent about.
Now,
For me. Because some parents are not mature and wise.
Now I'ma say this. Nah. Whenever I do get married, now one thing I will not talk to my parents about. One thing I will not talk to my parents about is my marriage.
Correct.
I would
Correct.
never.
And
That marriage is between you, your
It's
husband, and
sacred
God.
to me. I would
You, God,
never.
and your husband.
That's
You are
right.
correct.
I don't
already knew
care
where you was
how.
finna
If
go.
we go somewhere we mad at each other, doggone, you better put on a smile. You better act like
We
ain't
can
nothing
holler at
happened.
each other.
We'll handle it when we get back home.
We can holler at each other in the car. That's
But-
what we gonna do. But when we step out,
And that's
it.
fine, because as long
It's
as you
over.
go into that marriage and both of y'all know that and have that understanding, look, we gonna fuss, we gonna fight, we gonna curse, we gonna be doing all kind of hollering, but it's between us.
It's between us.
It's
And that's
between
even
us.
with like some friendships, like you don't. And I feel like, never mind, I'm step on some toes. I'm gonna be quiet.
Okay,
No,
we'll
I'ma
say
say it.
it's-
No, I'ma say it.
This
I feel
whole
like,
war real, girl. You better say it.
I feel like if you married, you shouldn't be hanging around no single people.
Let me ask you. Can you explain why?
For me personally, I take marriage as something very serious. It's very sacred. So that's why I say I feel like your parents shouldn't be in your marriage. You have friends that you can be long-term friends, like me and Monica. But me and Monica know how to respect each other's boundaries. I'm not going to call her about my marriage and tell her about my marriage, because for one, that's between me and him. So if something happened between me and him, it's me. What can she do to fix that problem we had? She's
Well-
not in the marriage.
Well, no, you right on that. I'm just saying you
Like
were
the single
saying
friends. I just feel like single friends can influence you to do things that you know you're not supposed to, if you allow them to.
There you go.
But me personally, I just feel like you shouldn't be hanging with single friends if you married. I feel like
Because y'all are doing different
we
things.
on
Well, you
different
can go
paths
out
in
to
life.
lunch.
You can go out.
It
Yeah,
depends
out
on
to
what you
lunch.
call hanging out, because
As far as like going out of town, you know you married, you don't be going out of town with no single friends.
Well, we going outside with single friends.
But y'all ain't the only. That's just my personal preference.
I was finna say, because to be honest, sometimes you can go out with married couples.
You can,
Yeah.
but
And they
I
just
think
as
it's more.
bad.
And when
yeah,
you
they are
figure
just as
out
bad.
who they really are,
yeah. But like, when I say single friend, let me clarify. I'm talking about like hoish single friends.
Talking about like going out to club. You married, you know you supposed to
And
be
you
at
got me
home,
out here
and you
bar
out here
hopping.
at the- Yeah.
I'm talking about them kind of friends, not the single friends that's looking for a husband, not them kind of friends.
Well, you just let your single friend know, oh, we can go out and have lunch.
Right.
But
But
I'm
we
not going
can't-
out
I'm
to a
not going out to
club
no
with you.
club.
I'm
Yeah.
married. I don't club no more.
Right, exactly. I don't club now, y'all. Everybody don't club now.
So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it depends on the boundaries you and your single friend have. Like, she got to understand, I know Kim ain't finna go out to no club, but I
But
know,
I
hey,
also
Kim, girl, let's go eat lunch.
Yeah, I also don't hang around people that do that either, though. Like, if you all wild and
Yeah, you got to tie that real quick.
ooh, I have a friend like
I knew
that.
that
though.
wasn't your cup of tea, but I'll let you play it out.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Kim gonna wear that word.
They gonna wear it out.
They both gonna wear
We're gonna wear it out on each other. Already know.
All right, y'all. We done switched topics. We done talked about so much stuff. I don't even know how long we've been on. But again, we're going to introduce ourselves starting to my right. And this is
Cameron.
All right.
Sandy.
I'm Audrey.
And I'm Monica.
And this was Ladies Night. Y'all ain't going to jump in with me?
I don't know the song. I'm rocking.
And I feel all right.
It's Ladies Night.
There you go.
Oh, what
a night. All right. Peace out, everybody. Holy, raw and real. Hey, say holy, raw and real. Y'all ain't going to join in. Hey, get with it. Get with. Come on, Cameron. You said you can sing, girl.
Bounce your shoulders.
Just do your shoulders.
Just bounce your shoulders.
Okay.
Sammy, Cameron, give us a beat.
Anyway.
It's holy, raw and real.
Hey, say holy, raw and real. Hey.
It's holy, raw and real.
Hey, say holy.
Run real.
Hey.
All right, y'all, cut it out. Cut it.
Who's right in there? We tired. We done discussed so much different stuff. I don't even know how y'all gonna do this.
I don't even know how you gonna edit
we
that.
went, Robert.
I don't even know
What
how
that
you
say
even
right
gonna
now? I ain't got
edit.
my glasses on.
1 hour, 17 minutes, and 40.
Baby, we talked about Beyonce, JC. We did Bikini Wax.